My friend, what another great request. So, Bob Dylan, wonderful songwriter. His voice kind of irks me, so I'm not going to be emulating that as much. Ugly Kid Joe, Axl Rose, Bob Dylan, Eric Clapton, J.J. Cale. You could go through the whole long list of people who have played this and made this famous as well. So if you have a particular style, listen and learn through that. However, it's all the same. We could learn this in the key of C major, or we could learn in the key of F, or we could learn in the key of D, or the key of G. For all purposes, let's keep it in the key of G, which has one sharp, G major, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, and then F sharp diminished. So instead of having just an F major or an F sharp minor, we could take the minor and move that around and get rid of that, and we would move this down to get a F sharp diminished. If you're doing it first finger, we could check out putting our two bookends right here on the second, G, E, and then we're going to put our third finger here on the C note on the third fret of the A string. You guessed it, the D7 functions as a diminished, as an F sharp diminished. And then it goes back to G. So if we're going to go through the process of this, you're not going to need most of these chords, but watch what I do for this intro. By the way, if you dig the way that I teach, please subscribe, put a comment below, and request something. I would love to see it. Here we go, G major. We're going to go to a D major. Notice how I'm playing it with my second finger. I'm going to go to my first, play a... See how that was done with the first fingering position? I'm still getting my G, my D, and then my C major adds a G on top for 5. And then I throw the major third in there, and then I put the other C in there. Not only does this play in rhythm, but it helps me just do something to keep my arms and hands occupied whilst singing. Here we go. Mama, take this badge from me. Nice. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. I'm going to explain the rhythm here in a second, but if you're playing along with me, the reason why I'm not going to the A minor right there is because I want to build tension for the next verse. Mama, put them guns in the ground. I can't shoot them anymore. That long black cloud is coming down. I feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. So this is a great finger exercise. I think I'm going to leave it there as far as the singing along with it. You see where it's going. We have a verse and a chorus. When we omit that A minor in the beginning, it just opens up tension later to play it in the second verse. If you don't want to do that, just play every other A minor as a C. When we're going through the process of singing these, you saw that I played the D with my first finger. You can always play that with the second finger and keep that A note open, and then lift up for that A minor. There isn't a change in any of this. Just at the end, it goes through the chorus twice, does a solo, and then comes back to it. So what I would suggest for this is when you're doing the G major, and you go to the D, to the A minor, every once in a while, you could throw an E minor in for that G major. So there's the D to C. Now here's where the E minor would fit in. Interesting? What you're doing is you're using G Gmail. Here's in G major's relative minor, E minor. Every sixth of every chord has that. The key word in here is G. So G major, E minor, all the same notes, has that F sharp. I hope you enjoyed the way I teach. This is a great song. Remember to keep it quiet and then end with a big finish. This one I think just drowns out, does a fade on the album. Other than that, if you have something you'd like to suggest, put it in the comment section below. And thank you for this request. Aloha.